The rise and fall of the Roman Empire. It began with a single city and became the most powerful empire the world had ever seen. Rome, mighty, glorious, brutal, ruled the ancient world for over 1,000 years. But how did a kingdom of shepherds rise to dominate Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East? And more importantly, what brought this colossal force to its knees? Was it corruption? Invasion? A curse from the gods? Or was the fall of Rome planned? In this deep dive, we'll journey to the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, from blood-soaked conquests to hidden betrayals, from genius engineering to ghostly ruins still whispering their secrets. 1. The origins, from humble beginnings to eternal city. According to legend, Rome was founded in 753 BCE by Romulus, raised by a she-wolf with his twin brother Remus. But beneath the myth lies a truth. Rome began as a tiny city-state in central Italy, one of many fighting for survival. Its early kings ruled with iron fists until the Romans rebelled and formed a republic. By 509 BCE, Rome had no kings, only elected officials and a senate. It was revolutionary for its time, a blend of democracy, oligarchy, and raw ambition. That ambition fueled its rise. Rome fought neighbors, forged alliances, and absorbed cultures, growing not just in territory, but in identity. It became something greater than a city. It became an idea. 2. The Republic's glory and darkness. As the Republic expanded, so did its enemies. Rome fought Carthage in the brutal Punic Wars, especially against the brilliant General Hannibal, who crossed the Alps with elephants to strike fear into Roman hearts. Rome won, again and again, but each victory came with a cost. The wealth of conquest poured into the hands of the few. Slaves replaced farmers. Senators grew corrupt. Generals became kings in all but name. The Republic began to fracture. The final blow came from within, when a rising star named Julius Caesar marched on Rome in 49 BCE, defying the Senate and declaring himself dictator. He was brilliant, beloved, and dangerous. In 44 BCE, Caesar was assassinated by his own senators, believing they were saving the Republic. Instead, they doomed it. 3. The empire is born, Pax Romana and power eternal. From Caesar's ashes rose his grandnephew Octavian, who defeated his rivals and became Augustus, the first emperor. Rome was now an empire, a monarchy in disguise. Under Augustus and his successors, Rome entered its golden age. The Pax Romana, 2 centuries of relative peace, prosperity, and architectural marvel. The Romans built roads stretching 250,000 miles, aqueducts that carried water across cities, and colosseums where gladiators bled for spectacle. They absorbed gods from Greece, Egypt, and Persia, creating a vast spiritual melting pot. At its height in the 2nd century CE, Rome ruled over 60 million people, 1/5 of the world's population. But no empire lasts forever. 4. The cracks begin to show, decline from within. Rome's problems weren't just military, they were moral. The Senate became irrelevant. Emperors became tyrants. Greed and decadence rotted the elite, while the poor grew restless. The empire split into east and west. Foreign mercenaries filled the legions. Emperors rose and fell like shadows, some ruling for only months before being murdered. Christianity, once outlawed, became the state religion under Constantine, changing the empire's soul forever. By the late 4th century, the Western Empire was bleeding from every corner, and the vultures were circling. 5. The fall, invasion, betrayals, and the end of an era. In 410 CE, the unthinkable happened. Rome was sacked by the Visigoths under Alaric. It hadn't been invaded in 800 years. Then came the Vandals, the Huns, the Ostrogoths. The Western Empire couldn't hold. In 476 CE, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed. The Western Roman Empire was gone. But the eastern half, the Byzantine Empire, would survive for another 1,000 years, carrying the flame of Rome to Constantinople. Still, something had ended. A dream, an order, a civilization unmatched in its power and paradox. Emotional payoff, why Rome still matters. Rome may have fallen, but it never truly died. Its laws shaped modern justice. Its language, Latin, gave birth to the Romance languages. Its roads, ruins, and writings still speak. Even its decline echoes in modern times. Corrupt politics, rising inequality, cultural decay, civil unrest. Is history repeating itself? Rome teaches us this. Empires rise not just through strength, but vision, and they fall not from enemies, but from within. The real question isn't just why Rome fell. It's whether we are walking the same road. Did the Roman Empire fall or transform? Was it a lesson from history or a warning to the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was the fall inevitable or avoidable? And if you're fascinated by ancient civilizations, lost knowledge, and forbidden history, make sure to subscribe to Secrets Beyond Time, where the past is never truly gone. Because the ruins of Rome still whisper secrets, and we're still listening.